Hello, this is Wheeler, and welcome to another edition of Excuses, my hopefully weekly blog. One that I actually remember to update weekly, unlike, let's say, most of my other LPs. Well, this is an LP, but you know what I mean. Yeah, once again, I fucked up this week. Still been having trouble with my back, and it's kind of made me not exactly enjoying sitting at the moment. But I have plenty of Final Fantasy videos to go ahead with, and I have all of Leisure Suit Larry 5 recorded. I just need to finish encoding them. So after today, I'm actually going to what I ended my last video with. Technically, my last video ended at Hakoi Manor, but in actuality, it should have been the intro to Brayflock Longstop. I believe I mentioned I screwed that up. I almost screwed it up again, but anyways, here's a little quest that isn't really important at all. She would like to begin my training in earnest. Ah, Private Sparkle, just the woman I was hoping to see. Your exploits today have been the talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff your sails up too much, but I've heard some of the higher-ups saying that the Maelstrom would be lost at sea with you. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in the eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolf's Den? The proving ground of sorts established by the Eorzean Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolf's Den is to be found just off the shores of La Nacia. The ferry at the Moravi dry docks in lower La Nacia will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Burko. I've let him know you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. But yes, we are going to just do a very minor quest today because, well, this is excuses, of which I don't have any. But my back has slowly been getting better, so I pretty much sat at the computer all day, though I thought I was doing good with the getting up thing, but I didn't. So I'm contemplating if I want to start using the walker again to get up. I was using it for a while, mostly just to get out of bed, but my back still strains a lot when I stand up. At first. I have to stand there for a minute to get used to it. This is not where I want it to go. And, well, I don't know. Just something I need to get fixed. Probably consider going to an orthopedist. I've been going to a chiropractor, but that's about it. Videos this week. Did I actually finish Sam & Max? I'm going to check that before I actually do any more recording, but if I didn't do any... If I haven't finished Sam & Max yet, we'll probably get that finished this week, and then the following week will be Sam & Max 104, which has one of my most favorite parts of the series in it. Well, debatably. There's a couple other good parts. So, we have that to look forward to. Hopefully. I promised that last week too, but we see how that went. And what else do we have? We have Leisure Suit Larry 5. As I said before, I'm going to be finishing that series since it's kind of quick. I also believe I mentioned that Larry 5 is split into kind of two separate parts. There's like Leisure Suit Larry's chapter and then Passionate Patty's chapter. And back to Leisure Suit Larry and back to Patty and blah blah blah. So what I'm going to do with those is I was originally just going to follow my normal method of making episodes, but since they're so freaking short, I can really just do one episode, then do the next, and then the next episode for the following, and etc. So I've got them split up by Larry and Patty. Then they eventually come together, so you'll find out more about that later. And Final Fantasy this week. I believe the last video I uploaded was the one before I got the quest to enter Hakuei Manor. Which, that should come up tomorrow if I'm lucky. And if I'm not lucky, maybe Tuesday. Maybe a little late since it's currently 10:51 p.m. on a Sunday for me. Let's see, what else is there? I can't really think of much else. Oh, hi, that's a big guy. Oh, that's why. But Final Fantasy's been going good. I've just hit the end of my last 6-month payment and I've entered a new one. So I got some new items. Well, kind of. We got a hat, a goblin hat. We got a bunch of minions and a barding for the chocobo. Let me see what minions I got. Since this character doesn't have as many. We got the Wind-Up Odin, the Wind-Up Warrior of Light, and oh, I haven't used my Wind-Up Goblin yet. But we have a Wind-Up Goblin. Besides that, the only other thing I have is I got the, I forgot exactly what they called it, but it's basically Warrior of Light barding for your chocobo. So, we have that to look forward to. Where are my buttons? Kind of given up on telling people that I'm recording them in dungeons. You know, as much as I feel like pointing out people's errors, I probably still will, but they'll never know. Unless I get really bored. I managed to do my second Hakuei Manor run with the message in there. My first one, I said something, and I believe I actually got a subscriber out of that. So thank you for subscribing to that. And, well, since I didn't have the video, I couldn't actually put you out there, but I'll definitely mention my party's names in the, at least the description of the video, so, well, I know it's not much of a compensation, but it's the best I can do, because unless some random way the same party got grouped in the same dungeon at the same time, because I'm sure a lot of you are on other servers. Where is this damn boat? God, it's on the other dock. This game sometimes, I swear. The quest we're doing now unlocks the PvP area Wolf's Den. I'm going to tell you right now, there is no way in hell you will see me doing a PvP video. I do not like PvP. The only thing I would consider PvP for is a mount, and if I was going to do that, I would do it on Fluttershy instead of Valier. I've never been a fan of PvP. In fact, let's see. My first online game, my first MMO was Ultima Online, where they eventually added a no PvP area that I quickly went to and then almost never went to the other area. There is, let's see, Final Fantasy 11. Let's not even make a comment about their PvP. Let's see, what other games did I do? World of Warcraft, I did start on a PvP server, but it was one of those servers that was like 10 or 20 Horde players to one alliance, and I was on Horde, so well, that was a thing. Only time I really did PvP other than that was to get events done for achievements. And now in this game, I have never set foot in any of the PvP areas. Unless you count this area, but I don't. Because I'm not in the battlefield and you can't attack me here. Let's see what this guy has to say. Since I'm not doing PvP, that's the main reason why I'm doing it in this episode, or doing this quest in a side episode rather than anything else. Oh look, all those people with their things, they're talking. And now they're going to go kill each other. Anasia, the Wolf's Den. Interesting that they waited to show me that until I talked to the guy. I remember I thought this was a main scenario quest and I was confused when it ended. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You say that Rike sent you? She said she was sent an adventurer, not some simpering sea louse. Bah, if I'd known it was your sorry hide I'd be dealing with, I'd spit on your recommendation paper and toss him into the briny deep. But, much to my chagrin, you made it here in one piece. So listen up, they call this place the Wolf's Den, but you're no wolf. No, you're the runt of the litter, a whimpering, drooling pup who'd be lucky to suckle one drop from your mom's teat before your youngest sibling grabbed you by your neck and tossed you aside to starve like the rich you are. Okay, I think you're a little too into this. Stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for a faint heart. I give your sorry till dawn before you run home with your tail between your legs, crying for your mum. You're beyond help, but because I'm feeling so goddamn generous, I'll give it to you anyways. If you mind to learn something, come back and I'll beat into you good and proper. And next time you show your ugly neck, I want to see fangs. Dismissed! Oh, yeah, we just got access to the Wolf's Den. And conveniently, I think that gave me enough tokens to the company seals to buy either a weapon or an upgrade in my rank. Celestria! Yeah, close enough. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Excuses. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me give excuses, and I hope you have fun.